Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be doing a brand new budget, which I do not have the sheet up, the next sheet. But anyway, welcome to everyone. Welcome back to all of you that watch me every day, and welcome to all of the new subscribers that have just recently subscribed within the last month. I appreciate you all. I love to give new subscribers shout outs. So I'm going to do that right now. Somebody did ask me, suggest in the comments that I can just let the names roll, which is a great idea. I've thought about that before. But the reason why I don't do that is because a lot of people just listen to me in their ear instead of watching. So I like to make sure that you guys have your, can hear your name also, even though I've been known to kind of jack up your name a little bit. So I apologize if I do that. But anyway, we have gotten so many. I've been trying to do at least like 10, but the way this page is going right now, I think I'm going to do 13 because it's 3 left over on a page. So we have H1, you know what I think this is? H1998 G3. Tony's losing it. Zoldy Nori. Pretty Brown Yeez 29. Tracy Rialme, Savin, Savin with Sam, Dash Samantha, Rochelle Marie, Shailisha Newman, Tanya Maddox, Berta W, Delaney, Ren, and Jessica Castellanos. I think I did it. So thank you all so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you all. So anyway, if you're new here, the way we do our budget here is we take I'm trying to pull up my bills. Okay, so we take, me and my husband, we have a business, but when that business is slow, we drive Lyft and Uber. So actually it is currently, it just turned 7 o'clock on the dot a.m. He is out doing Uber right now, and he'll come back and I'll take the car because we do have a car that's been in the shop. It's been having some electrical problems. I don't know if it's electrical. It could be something going on. I don't know. It's a Jeep. We've had a whole situation with that Jeep. If you know, you know, if you've been here. But as for now, we're sharing a car that we was kind of forced to buy. We had to get a brand new car, to be able to continue to work. So he'll come in and I'll go out once he, comes back in. So, but anyway, we both drive Lyft and Uber, and we kind of make our daily money. And so normally you would put your total of what you would make throughout the week, like for the next week, let's say, and then you would do a zero-based budget all the way down to 0 to see what you can do. Well, here we do our budget backwards. We write down everything that we have to pay here, our variable expenses that we would like to get done, and then any sinking funds if possible. Right now our sinking funds is actually just trying to put money towards like the next week's bills, but because we are currently trying to get caught up, we just had a loss. I just lost my father, and I took like a few weeks off, guys, and it put us behind. I was just in a funk, and it put us behind, and I'm on this journey right now to become back current, and then we're gonna start sinking. Guys, I'm looking back, I'm like, what's that noise? I'm making me some coffee. But I think the tea kettle is about to start boiling. But yeah, so anyway, we are on the journey to we're on the journey to become debt free, but we're also on the journey to become current and on time, just from going through what we went through. So this is not the first time that this has happened. As far as us starting our journey over, we've had to start it over because like having to get a new engine and a Jeep and so many things happening at one time to where we had to deplete all our blinders and start over. But this time it's just my fault for just being in the funk that I was in. And so we're trying to start over now. So now you're just gonna watch us do the budget backwards. So this budget is from August 4th. You guys hear the tea kettle. 842-810. Let me grab that. Okay, guys, that's my French press. I've been trying. My daughter had bought some coffee. It's like Folgers. I hadn't been using my French press at home because of I couldn't find my what's the name? Sam's Club stopped selling my organic coffee, and they just been selling like regular. But I'm just like, I may as well use her little Folgers then if I'm gonna like go to McDonald's and get their coffee. But McDonald's coffee, it does work. Okay, so this is gonna be from the 4th through the 10th. So what we're gonna do first is fill in our fixed expenses. Let me put my glasses on, guys. I guess I went to Dollar Tree yesterday to get balloons for my mom. Yesterday was my dad's birthday, August 4th. She wanted to get some balloons for, everybody did a balloon release, and she wanted to have a dinner for his birthday. This is our first birthday without our dad. It was very hard for me yesterday too, guys. I went out to go to work, got the car washed, everything, started crying, could not make it through the day. So yes, we're starting the week off Monday. So I'm actually, as you can see, I normally am a day ahead on my videos, but I'm actually doing this video on the day of because I absolutely could not do it yesterday. So everybody kind of had a hard time yesterday, but now everything is like finally over, except for the urns did come in yesterday. So I need to take those to the funeral home so that they could do what they have to do. And then we should be done with this whole thing. It's been almost an entire month of dealing with this. So anyway, to the budget. I've spent 8 minutes talking about stuff. Okay, so so I'm doing this on the 5th, but some things have already come out on the 4th, and I'm going to put them in here because I do need to expense track them. So on the 4th, Mr. Bailey had a credit card. We normally put $50, but he actually put $47, so I'm going to put $47. An Apple subscription for $9.99, so on the 4th, and we're just gonna put $10. And then is today the 5th? Yeah, today's the 5th. I have a credit card that is due. We're gonna put $50 on here, guys. Once we get caught up, when I tell you I'm about to start paying these credit cards so that I won't have these monthly payments, because I have so many payments within a week that it's kind of ridiculous, on the top of the fact that it's like low-key getting on my nerve a little bit. So I have 2 afterpays. You guys know that this is something that I would never do. I actually said this on my budget overview video, and I told you guys, like, you know, about, like, I knew what I was doing, and I knew, like, you didn't have to say it in the comments. And do you guys know that somebody still went in the comments and was like, you have afterpays, you have so many credit cards, you have a spending problem? Did I not lead with that last time, guys? I was just outdone when they said that. I was like, okay. But anyway, I got these afterpays back when I was spending money when I was going through what I was going through with my dad. And this is not something that I would normally do. But yeah, so this one is actually coming out today for $14.65. So we're just gonna say $15. And then the other one is coming out for $15.41. So we're just gonna say $16. So those will be coming out today. Let's see. Tomorrow is the 6th. And I have a credit card. And we're gonna do $50. And then we're gonna jump to the 8th. No, we're not. We're gonna jump back to the 5th. The 5th, the rent is $900. There we go. And then on the 6th, which is tomorrow, I have to pay the insurances of $777. This is 3 cars, 2 insurance, life insurance policies, and renter's insurance for $777. And then there's nothing. Okay, then on the 8th, we have Xfinity. That is $144. That's our Wi-Fi. I can't, it used to be $80 and now it's for 2 years, and now the 2 years is up and it went to $144. And I'm not going to change it because that's the fastest, like most reliable, I was about to say insurance, Wi-Fi that we have in our area. And for the amount of people that we have in our house at this time, we need, that speed to not slow down. Okay, so the 8th, and then on the 10th, I just missed something. I'm going to come back to it. On the 10th, we have eBay, my eBay store, $7.95. So we're just going to pay $8. But I'm going to come back to the 9th because I do have for the phone, which this is phones. Let me put this because somebody also said in that same comment, and you have a phone like for $407. They was like, yeah, you have actually I think it's going to be $425 because it's late. But they was like, yeah, you have a spending problem. Like, why would you spend $425 a month on a phone? You guys always tell me I don't have to explain, but do you see why I have to explain? Because it's somebody that's new and they don't understand why I have to have pay $400 for a phone. Well, it's not a phone. It's 5 phone lines. It's me, my husband, and 3 of my children are all on the phone line. Yes, my children help. I'm not going to disclose what they give. Those are my children. So I'm already being kind enough, letting you guys know that my children do help. But that's also another comment that I get, like, your children needs to be helping. And you guys know how I feel when somebody speak on my husband or my children. Grinds my gears. So I just figured, from now on, I would just, let everybody know that, yes, all of my children, they do help in the house. But anyway, that's 5 phone lines, an iPad. I used to have a watch on there, but I canceled that because I don't wear the watch anymore. So yeah, that's the $425. But that's not just for the lines. Those are that we're still paying for 3 phones, which after I pay this one on the 9th and then pay it again on the 15th, I think I'm going to have one more payment, which we should be able to pay off this month early instead of waiting until next month. So this bill will go down another $30. And then after that, we'll only have 2 more lines. So let's go ahead and add this up because we was only going to the 10th. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go 47, 10, 50, 15, 16, 50, 900, 777, 144, 8, 425. It was one more thing that came out. I told you guys that I had a new thing that was every week. I mean, not every week. Every what am I trying to say? Every 2 weeks for $67. That came out yesterday. So let me put this down here. It was I believe $67. And I'm just gonna put loan. That was for the Jeep. I didn't want to put it on my American Express, so I put it on one of those things where if you pay it off in 90 days, you won't get a. You guys have seen me pay those off plenty of times over the last year with that Jeep. If you pay it off in 90 days, you don't get it. It was like something small, so me and Mr. Bailey's gonna pay that off within the 90 days. But so yesterday it came out, and then it'll come out again like on the 18th. Okay, so let me add that on there. Okay, so this total, so now we're gonna put the total for our fixed income. So this week, like, we have to come out of $2,494.15, which some of this stuff we already did pay already, or it's already came out, which you guys will see that if you stay tuned to tomorrow's video. I'll start marking these off of what has come out, of what we've paid so far. Okay, as far as our variable expenses, let me pour me some coffee. Woohoo! I made me like 2 cups worth. So, okay, so groceries, $150. Household, $75. Miscellaneous, $25. What is this? We're gonna need haircuts because we have an event this Saturday that we have to go to for one of my cousins, and then on Sunday we're gonna do like a birthday party. My baby boy will be turning 17 on Monday, so we're gonna do something for him on Sunday, and that's why our grocery bill is, I mean, even though that's still a little bit for, you know, the amount of people we have in here, he just wants to have like a barbecue or something like that. So, like, you know, like hamburgers, and he's not trying to have like a bigger thing, but he just wants to do something at the house. So that sounds great to me. So anyway, we're gonna put $40. I pay for my husband and my baby boy. Everybody else pays for their own cuts. So that's $40. And did we not? I wonder, I'm gonna keep lawn off because he did buy some things. Like, oh, the car maintenance guy. The car maintenance, it's gonna be $240. You guys know we already have in our binder, we already have some money towards it already. Yeah, it was just 100. So I'm gonna put down here 140 is what we need, even though it's 240 altogether. So I'm just gonna put 140. And I feel like it is something that I'm missing. We don't need an oil change. We have our vitamins. Eating out, you know what? I'm just gonna do $20 for eating out, just because I don't want to do something to happen like it did last time. Like when I felt like I was about to pass out. I'm just gonna put $20, guys. This does not mean that I am going to use this money, but if I have to, I just like to have a budget in. Y'all see that net? Guys, I got one of those blue light things, and it's been picking them up. But ever since I brought that this big plant in for my dad's funeral, it's been like gnats in here, and it's crazy. So anyway, this area is 150 plus 75, 25, 40, 140, and 20. So this area is 450. Like I said, we always try to go under on this if possible. So even though it say 450, you might only see me spend like 250 or something, you know. So, but I just like to budget for it just in case. And then over here, normally this sinking fund area would be me actually like stuffing my binders for things that I want to do coming up, you know, even if it's just yearly fees or saving up, you know, our emergency fund, like all of those. But because we are playing catch up, I'm not going to do that. So what I'm gonna do is look at my bills that's from the 10th. I mean, after the 10th. So like I have the phone again for 407 that's due on the 12th. So I would love to like put $100 towards that. This is all wishful. I have a credit card that's due on the 12th. I would love to put $25 towards that. I'm not gonna worry about those little things. Let's see. Amazon. I'm not worried about the stuff that's coming like out automatically. I do have some more credit cards that's on the 14th, but that's so far into it. But it's the other big thing is insurance. It's going to be due again on the 15th. So I would love to put $200 towards that, if at all possible. And also the Jeep is going to be due twice again in this month. So I would love to put $200 towards it this week also. So like I said, all of this is wishful thinking because we do have a big area right here that we have to tackle. But like I said, some of this stuff is already paid out of this, which you guys will see. So really we're starting to, even though I had to pay this stuff in this week, it's like a big chunk of this can be written off to where we can actually work on this side. So you will see that in tomorrow's video. So this is $525. Okay, so if we add the $525 plus the $450 of the variable and the $2,494.15. Why is this 15? Anybody know why I put 15 in here? Let me add this one over again just in case. 47 plus 10 plus 50, 15, 6, okay, 16, 50, 900, 777, 144, 8, 425, 67, 2509. It must have had something to do with when I did the 67. Let me do it one more time just to make sure. Okay, 508 that time. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that one off and we're gonna go 2,508. Okay, so 2,508 plus 450 plus 525. Okay, so this week we would need $3,483. I know when new people see these numbers, they're like, you spend too much. There's no way you're gonna, make this. You guys that's been here for a while, you guys know that we pretty much can meet this in a week if I actually go out and work. Also, if Mr. Bailey goes out and work, like by himself, he can pretty much meet this part by himself. So when I go out to work, it's like trying to meet these, and then, all of the little things that we have to do. We do not disclose our taxes, the amount of gas that we use, that we put in every day, because we do go through a lot of gas. But it's just some things that we do keep to ourselves. So this is just me trying to be held accountable. I come on here and do this not so that I can get bashed. Sometimes I do, but it's because when I write this out and go over it with you guys, and it actually makes me go out and work and actually come back and fulfill these. So one day we'll be ready to fill those binders up again, not just with bills, but with our sinking funds. So thank you all for rooting us on and being here for us. I really appreciate you all. So if you made it to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. I have to try to edit this video before Mr. Bailey comes home. I think he said he'll probably be home around 8. It is 7:25. So if you made it to this point, just go ahead and leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. That does help with the channel, guys, because we are monetized on this channel. So your views does help. So when you share the video and things like that, those are extra views that help with our debt-free journey, because all of our money that we make on YouTube, we are putting towards our debt in the year of 2025, which last month was the first time since I've been monetized that I didn't get a check, and you guys know what I've been going through. So but that didn't even have anything to do with my dad passing this month. So with my dad passing and one of those videos doing so great and me gaining the amount of subscribers that I did for the month, I'm actually going to receive a check this month in August. So that will be going towards our debt. So thank you all so much for that. And so if you can just leave a like also, and make sure you're subscribed, that also helps. So I will see you guys tomorrow, just with an overview of what we paid, and then I'll take you guys along with me for my day. And that is not going to be the video for every day like it was last week. That was just me, trying to play catch up. So that's why I kind of made that into a series. But we're going to go back into, doing our different videos throughout the week. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.